Rachel with Consequence of Sound, talking with Flux Pavilion for the React Chicago series. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, pretty good.
Well, congrats on a sold-out show tonight. What's it like to sell out a show at such a big venue like the Congress Theater?
Yeah, pretty crazy, really. It's hard to comprehend the amount of people coming down to sort of hear my music. It's a crazy thing. Even though I like make all the music in my bedroom, so like, you know, I'd only probably fit about 20 of those people in my bedroom, and that's how I mentally space it out. I'm like, yeah, that's how big this music is, because it was created
in bedrooms.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of weird.
If you could perform anywhere other than your typical music venue festival setting, like anywhere, where would it be and why?
Probably be like, I don't know, a beach, a kind of a candlelit beach, playing guitar and just singing to like, I don't know, like 100 people just sitting, hanging out, listening to them, music. That'd be a pretty good feeling.
Well, when you start a new project, do you have a typical routine? Can you talk me through that at all?
There's no real typical routine. I mean, once you've got a typical routine, I suppose that's when you've decided that you think you know how to do what you're doing. Like, then you think you've decided, like, yeah, so this is the best way to do it. That's when you start dipping into routine. So I try and keep out of that, because I think that I know that I'm perfect. Like, I'm just kind of doing what I'm doing, really. And I'll just keep doing that. Just wake up in the morning and see what happens.
Well, when you're working on a track, like, how do you maintain a fresh perspective? Because I know that would probably get easy to get sucked into a rut.
I just try to keep myself kind of occupied with a whole bunch of stuff, I suppose, and keep on things. So I'll just, on one day, I'll be working on a track, and the next day I'll work on a different track. If I'm not in the mood, then I'll just watch a film, or like play some video games, or go out with my friends. Because rather than trying to push myself to write music or to do something, that's when you get stuck in a rut. Because you put yourself in that rut, because you put yourself in that place to create. So I've learned to just sort of recently been taking a more laid-back approach and just like, you know what, cool, I've got a couple of hours, I'll see what I do. If I don't do anything, I don't really care, I'll just sort of carry on.
Well, other than your production equipment, what are like 3 things that you couldn't survive without when you're working?
Well, it's a strange story. I was actually working on Do or Die, the track with Childish Gambino. It was all there, it was already, but I just couldn't quite get the drop done. Every day I'd wake up and I'd do a drop for lunch, delete it, do a drop for dinner, delete it, leave it for 4 days in a row, and then I moved my fan from next to my bed, next to my studio, turn it on, and then in 3 hours I'd pretty much written the rest of the track. I was just too hot, so from now on I always have my fan next to my bed.
There you go.
Yeah.
Whatever works for you.
It was crazy. I was really getting pissed off. Like, why can't I do this? It's the last track on the EP as well. It's finished, but yeah, just needed a bit of fresh air.
We have a very specific and now almost iconic look. How did you come to that?
I just wanted blonde hair, so I got it, pretty much.
Alright.
There was no real, I always liked blonde hair, I suppose. People that had like bleach blonde hair, and I don't know, I always thought it was a cool look. Why does anyone do what they do with their appearance, other than they think it looks good?
Can you talk me through your hair regime?
I tend to just style it, and then leave it for about a week, and it ends up less. Then wash it, and then style it again, and leave it for a week. It's pretty much, yeah, I don't know, I just let it do what it wants.
As a Lollapalooza virgin, are you preparing anything special to pop that cherry for both you and the crowd?
Still quite a few months away, so I haven't really thought about it yet. Dr. B did it last year, I do believe, and said it was insane. Like, he's come back saying it's the best show he's ever done. So when I found out I was doing it, I was pretty excited.
Once again, this has been Rachel with Consequence of Sound, talking with Flux Pavilion at the Congress Theater for React Chicago.